So this is the 3 molar in the French grip, and it is designed to come. We're going to start by going very slow, adding one more stroke to our down up, our stroke tap combo. So we'll learn how to play 8th notes, right? Stroke, tap, etc. So now we add one more piece of this puzzle, which is a tap in the middle that just falls. So it's now going to go down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap. Okay? Now, when we add the pop and drop to that, so that the first 2 strokes become a down and tap as one instead of being 3 separate pieces, we'll work our way towards the 3 molar. So what happens is, if you've worked on the 2 molar, which we said was this, after a while, the move becomes all about the pump of the forearm, and indeed the whole arm, really. And we get out of the way and we simply follow the stick, what it does. We're not trying to control it anymore. It's just popping and dropping simultaneously. So we do the same thing with the 3 molar, which is down, tap, up, down, up, down. So notice the stick is falling down in a pop and drop, the first 2 strokes. You got to get the pop and drop together for this. And then we're kicking up on the 3rd stroke, pumping the arm. Up, down, 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 up, down. So the 3 molar works the same exact principle as the 2 molar. Now this is 2. We're still just pumping the arm. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Now what happens is, eventually you can start your motion from back here, so that as you come up into that, you can create kind of a, I like to think of it as a small, thin, long D. So we come up high, and as we come out, we start making this arc of a D. From my perspective, it's an inverse D. Probably from your perspective, it's a right waist, forward-facing D. So you start riding the stick, coming up with it as those secondary bounces are played, and then up, down, up, down, up, down. What you want to get to a point of is where you're lifting here and letting the stick fall back down into the first stroke. Up, down, so that you're not throwing the stick down anymore. Because as with the 2 molar, the idea is, and again, we turn to the side, as we go through this, all the strokes should start to sound even. So that means we have to go at it, at it, at it, at it, at it, up, down. It means we don't want to do this. We don't need the whip, doesn't mean we make a huge noise on the first stroke. Rather, all 3 strokes are separate and equivalent. Pop, drop, up, down, up, down, up, pop, drop, up, down, at it. So just like the 2 molar, where we're going at it, notice my elbow doesn't go backwards. We go at the pad, whether we're going down or coming up, as the stick pops and drops. Same thing with the 3 molar, elbow doesn't move, never goes back. We're always going at it, at it, at it, at it, at it. Okay, so that's the 3 molar. We want to do it slow like this, not fast, to get it to be really nice and open. So all 3 strokes are always coming to the same place, and that you can easily move between this and this, right, which is the throw-up exercise. Or you could go to the fingers and play the triplet version of the fingers, right? The finger exercise. So that all are equivalent. And of course, the 3 molar will lead us to the spangling.